My name's Doug Wildermuth. I am the founder of E5 Support Services, and we are a staffing, training, and consulting company for emergency medical services units and or ambulance companies. We created E5 because we noticed a need. Back in 2010, it was very clear that there was a lot of ambulance companies that were contemplating different things, but the primary mission was to get the ambulance off the floor. That's everybody's mission when it comes to somebody calling 911. A lot of the volunteer management agencies that are out there knew exactly what they are doing, still do today. However, finding the appropriate people to be in their ambulance building during the day versus at night, who's volunteering, who's being paid, was the problem. So noticing that in a leadership need at the time, I contemplated it with our board of directors on the possibilities of what we can do. And a colleague of mine mentioned what you need is you need an entrepreneur. You need somebody to think outside the box and actually take a look at a way where it could be legal to not only hire your volunteers, but actually help manage the appropriate people to be in these buildings and facilities. So after much thought and discussion with my family, we thought, well, why can't we do this? We have a lot of the training certifications that you need at the paramedic level. We've been in EMS since 1992, and finding people and building a management team was something that we can do as well with a lot of the contacts that we've had. So we went about it and we stepped right into it, and here we are, fast forward 8 years later, and we're still doing a lot of the same things that we started off with that one company 8 years ago. So in essence, it's a blended system where you can have the volunteer management company that takes pride in their company and community still manage it, but they don't have to worry about a lot of the other things, such as the paid staffing, where you recruit them, how you retain them, what if you have personnel issues, who's taking care of that, if there's any discipline issues and or they need to be removed from the agency. These are a lot of complicated issues that sometimes board of directors and agencies may not have a lot of expertise in that we can help. So we go ahead and do that for them. The other neat thing that it does is if any volunteer in their own agency desires to work at that agency, the Department of Labor has limitations on that. So if they work for E5 during the day and then volunteer at night at the same agency, it's very cost effective and it's legal following this process. So E5 is proud to go ahead and be able to do that for our clients. Then lastly, we've seen that it works. We've progressed from one agency to 13 agencies over this past 8 years, so it continues to grow throughout New York State. We work very well with the board of directors, the chiefs and the captains and the presidents of all these agencies to make sure that there's a smooth operation and the right people are hired. So altogether, culminatively, I think this is a really great concept, and I'm proud of where we've come from and what we're doing.